through Albertson, through Greenvale, heading north. And then I'll turn into the little town of Glen Head, a charming little town, as I have for so many years. "37 degrees, cold, still some snow left over from last week." We'll turn in right here to Railroad Plaza. And where there used to be parking years ago, not so much anymore. And on the left side, you'll see the Strat-o-matic building. Nothing has really changed over the years. And on the left side, there they are. And I tell you, if you can go back in time, it just looks absolutely the same here as it did many years ago. And last year when I was here, I got a chance to interview and share a little bit of time. But what are you looking forward to seeing today in the set?
Well, I sprung for the black set, the 76 cards. We bought a lot of stuff. Must have spent about $400.
Are you going to keep it in plastic or use it?
I'll probably be curious to, go
to play it. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I was just joking around before, but I'm really not joking. So these guys, they buy the set, so they want, stick it away in the top of a closet. It's going to go up in money. I could care less. To me, the set...
And that goes for any of the sports. You want to be able to combine the areas, because, you get into a conversation about who's better, this, that. With Stratomatic.
All right, so I want to compare Oscar Charleston to Tris Speaker.
Yep.
Who am I going to draft?
Hey, Draft-o-matic. Draft-o-matic.
Derek Townsend, all the way up from Texas.
Yeah.
So, you guys are all first?
We got here second.
Third.
Chip over there, that usually has the expo, he came up on the train and got here at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
When we got here, he was completely covered in a blanket. We thought he was
and
dead.
Snow. There was snow. 2 in the morning. You got that's got to be the record.
I've been here earlier.
But
you have,
so it doesn't count.
Well, no.
I've spent the night in the park before, so.
And Glen Head's finest didn't question it or anything, huh?
I expected that. I got accosted at the Jamaica station because I was sitting.
At 2 in the morning.
Yeah, and you're not allowed to sit at the Jamaica station.
Sitting in Jamaica.
But otherwise, the police didn't give me any trouble at all. I thought that was the strangest thing.
Did they at least buy you coffee? No?
What are you doing sitting down? I'm waiting 40 minutes for a train. I'm not going to stand up.
They probably wouldn't know what to make you anyway.
Right.
Especially if you had his Expos hat on, right?
Someone's got to keep this.
Right, yeah, he's walking around with the Expos hat in Jamaica Station.
No, I was not.
Yeah, here you go, the Expos helmet.
I'm not going to
That guy wore a Giants helmet last year.
Yeah.
I remember talking to you last year too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We have a fascination with the old Expos and the old Expos here. Remember, after 1 year we talked, I went and I did an Expos, little Expos special up on the channel.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I don't know if I'm really an Expos fan. I kind of, I like to. Doug Flynn, Chris Spires double play combination way back in 1980.
So you might also be a Washington Senators fan too, and a Pilots fan.
Exactly.
So any defunct team could be an adopted team for you. St. Louis Browns when you read?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a big fan of the Federal League too. The Chicago Whales.
The Chicago. Well, speaking of like Federal League, I guess if you anything with Bill Veeck would have been sort of Federal League like.
Yeah. Did you see that documentary?
Oh, there was something on YouTube I had seen.
Yeah, about his son.
But
what is your podcast?
back to the story.
You have a podcast? What is it called again?
Ultimate Strat Baseball Channel.
Ultimate Strat. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, check it out.
It's got great stuff on it.
Oh yeah?
Last year, I was telling him, last year I found out by watching it about LaCastro, Nick LaCastro, you know him? He got his lead last year on 2-12 in his, what was he, 19 is second number 15.
1916 or 2016.
So, was he 20?
I'm gonna have to.
That's okay. He was really good. A guy in our league drafted him. He didn't have a good team, but what he did all year long was
steal all until he got thrown out.
Yeah, he stole like 160 bases on the season with Nick LaCastro.
He would pinch run every game, and run until he was tossed out.
He's still second.
Absolutely. Like, and what's the counter for it? Think about all the possibilities that you open up with hit and run, changing defense strategies, just having him on base, and having a guy. To me, it's about having runners on second base. No matter how you get them there, you got to get them there.
Yeah.
So if you've got a 2-12 guy,
he's there. It's different.
Right?
2-12, 20. There's not many catchers going to stop him.
The only problem was Jose didn't stop at second. He would try to steal third, then he'd try to steal home.
Wait, he stole 160 bases. He might have got caught about 60 or 70 times in our league.
See, here's the thing. A lot of guys, all right, so when they draft these great cards, low on base, low slug, low points, and they kind of forget that they have +3 to +9 holds.
Oh, I know. Yeah, those will kill you.
So if you've got a LaCastro or a Dairon Blanco this year, then you've got...
Forget that name. Yeah, he's 2-11, 2016.
Yeah.
Dairon Blanco. I drafted him in our league.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
He's not as hot as LaCastro.
No.
But there's a couple of guys who approach. They're game changers.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think he will be with the 2-11 lead.
Oh yeah, put him on base. He's got a 17, and then set up your lineup so that when he's on base, whoever's behind him can do a little hit and run.
Yeah.
And then at least you get your opposing manager thinking.
Yeah.
Once you get him thinking, chances the mistakes go high.
It's always good to get in their heads.
Absolutely. Like, what are you gonna do when LaCastro comes after you?
There you go.
Right. All right. So for those who haven't been following, your name?
My name's Chip Cobb. The greatest baseball name ever.
Chip.
Don't you think? Yeah, he'll be
Tad Collier,
Tad, where you coming up from?
Maypearl, Texas.
Oh, so you're in the same Strat league.
Yeah.
Start at the back of the map.
Oh, wow, look at that. Donuts.
Three the first time.
Happy Adams family. Hi guys, man. Video?
Let's go.
How you guys doing? All right. Mark, Ultimate Strat Baseball. You are?
Jeremy Marshall,
Jeremy, where you from?
from Telford, Pennsylvania.
Drove in today?
I rode in with these guys.
I've seen you before many times.
Not my first time.
Looking good.
Oh yeah, thank you.
He looks warmer than the rest of us.
We got a story about him. You want to hear it?
Sure. A good one, I hope.
Interesting. I'll leave it at that. Interesting. He had a stroke while he was playing a 4-game series. Seriously. He finished the series and then went to the hospital. For Strat his life. You know what I mean? Like that rolled in. I wasn't really rolling him, but yeah, last series. July 3rd.
I'm not even going to joke about that.
No, I really did. I had a mini.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm friends with these guys. still not good, but.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Thanks. It's all good.
What a blessing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And then to top it off, I won the World Series. So, I get the
See
rub
karma.
that in.
That's how things work.
That's right. And he didn't even deserve it. No, thank you.
Nope.
That's deserved to win.
And you won the championship, and you're here today.
Here today.
Life's good.
Life's good. Life is good. Well, that is a great story. I'm glad to see you. I see you here every year.
Yeah, we try to come up, something fun to do. This or work.
We're off in the Philadelphia area. Die-hard Phillies fans.
I was just down at the Alessandro's last week.
Oh, yes.
Is that like the Lions?
Yeah.
Oh, you were?
Yes, I was.
Pizza place.
The Alessandro's Manayunk.
Manayunk, yeah.
Big old cheesesteak. Real good for me. I still like Pat's. And I still like Geno's.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
I never had.
Are you picking up the 84 set, or are you just picking up the currents?
I am. Pick it up.
I'm looking forward to seeing
My first year following baseball, I grew up for this kid in Detroit area, so the Tigers went in '84. That was huge. So replaying that would be awesome.
Well, here we are at opening day. It's about 37 degrees. It's cold. It's windy. Doesn't matter. The atmosphere is warm. Everybody having a wonderful time. People talking, sharing, all kinds of stories.
Where are you going to set up?
Table 5, your pizza is ready. Testing, testing. It's the voice. Welcome everybody, we're about to get started. Thank you so much for coming. Hang out for a couple more minutes, please. Thank you. Woo!
He's the reason why I walked up into
Okay, here you see the Richmond family.
Yeah, the donut. The corn cob growing on the hat.
There's Hal and his son Adam. Is the younger generation Adam's children. And we're going to have a few words from Hal right now.
All right, rapid fire. Let's just put on the target.
All right, guys. We're back and getting ready for Hal to speak.
Hi everybody. Hey. Voice is trusted to ad libbing, so I'm going to be reading this thing off to you. Okay, can you hear? Okay. Welcome to Strat-o-matic, opening day. Thank you for braving the cold. Your presence here is a testimony to the enthusiasm and anticipation that surrounds the release of our newest cards. This set in particular, because the set was a new set of rules. This year is special for us. It's our 64th anniversary. Your dedication and enthusiasm for the game are the driving forces behind Strat-o-matic's enduring success and growth. We are delighted to have you join us in commemorating another remarkable year. Before we proceed, I'd like to reflect on the loss of a beloved member of our Strat-o-matic family. Last month, we said goodbye to Steve Barkin, a longtime employee who passed away at the age of 74. Steve was here for about 45 years working. I don't think he had any other jobs, maybe one, perhaps. He came in about 18 years old and stayed with us for the rest of the time. Okay. So let's take that moment now in memory of Steve Markin. I'll now turn it over to the Chief Content Officer, John Garcia.
Thank you, Hal, and once again, welcome to Strat-o-matic's opening day. This is truly my favorite day of the year, as I'm sure it is the same for many of you. There's something magical about the anticipation, the camaraderie, and the excitement that fills the air as we gather and gear up to tear into the new card set. Thank you for being a part of this journey with us, making each opening day more memorable than the last. This year promises to be an extraordinary one for Strat-o-matic, as we get closer to the eagerly awaited full release of Baseball Max. For those that have had the chance to try it out this morning, or have been exploring it through our beta version, we've already seen firsthand how Baseball Max is revolutionizing the way we play Strat-o-matic. With the ability to play on any internet-connected device, it makes the game more accessible and versatile than ever before. Baseball Max is designed to be the most user-friendly iteration of Strat-o-matic, offering a variety of play modes including exhibition games, historical as-played leagues, draft leagues, and all-star games. Remarkably, it spans every season from 1871 through the present, featuring individual Negro Leagues and Japanese League seasons. Whether you prefer to play solo or challenge other gamers head-to-head, Baseball Max has live video chat for head-to-head games, allowing other users to watch and chat while you play. Truly, we have been floored with the number of gamers who have signed up as beta testers and the feedback we've received since beta began in December. The enthusiasm of our beta testers has pushed us to add new features like dice rolls and cards during games while we work towards this release. So throughout the morning, I know a lot of you have got the chance to earn raffle tickets for a set of prizes. I think we have 3 here.
We got a...
So the first one we're going to offer is a free 6-month subscription to Baseball Max after its release as a paid version. Woo! Wow. You want to pull the ticket? Yeah. Here we go.
619209.
209. Last 3 digits. 209.
619209.
There we go. All right.
Hey! Whoa! There's our...
We got All right, that's Chip Cobb. Congratulations.
All right, Chip.
Okay, next up.
Chip Cobb.
A special treat for the Strat-o-matic historians here. It's a sample, actually, of the test cards that we used to run.
Proof sheets.
Yeah, proof sheets for Strat-o-matic Black and the All-Stars. So it's the black page, it's a blue and
that's
red.
a rare one.
And it's
Yeah, and
Look at these prototypes.
All-Stars are actual 2022 cards. So, something nobody else has.
Those are rare.
One of a kind.
619214.
214.
Yep, we got one over there. There we go.
All right, 619214. We have a winner, I think.
Yeah!
He's got the rare prototypes. Nobody else has those.
Matt Chapois. All right, congratulations, Matt.
Matt, where are you from?
Cheshire, Massachusetts.
All right.
How long are you taking it down? 3 hours.
Not a bad, not bad for 3 hours.
Yeah, much more.
Those are rare. Can I see Shelby?
Okay, final prize of the day, a Strat-o-matic All-Stars game that's signed by Hal Richmond. This one, if you remember, All-Stars was released last July and the game sold out within days. So this includes a limited edition. It's a full all-star teams from 1933 and 1983.
Nobody
These
has
are the red and the
those.
blue cards, and
Nobody.
it's the only set signed by Hal.
Now Matt has them.
Matt's got them.
Pick mine.
6, 1, 9, 2, 1, 7.
217. There we go.
Come on down. You're the winner here. Stratomatic.
All right.
Congratulations.
New Jersey.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What's his name?
Jim, what's the last name?
Jim Beard.
Jim Baird.
Jim Baird.
Sean, say it into the mic.
Jim Baird. Congratulations, Jim. From New Jersey.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Grand prize.
That's the grand prize.
All right, now it's my honor to formally induct the 2024 class of the Hal Richmond Strat-o-matic Hall of Fame.
Here's the moment that you're all waiting for.
Although our inductees couldn't be here today, I'd like to take a moment to celebrate their lasting impact in the Stratomatic community. First up is Dan Patterson. Many of you may know Dan. He is the founder of the Stratomatic Fan Forum. Dan created and still maintains what I believe is the forum for the largest group of Stratomatic players worldwide. Dan's forum was the first place I met other Stratomatic players, one where I could share my replays, enjoy stories from others, discover enhancements to the games through ballparks, photo packs, or custom game rules. The forum was also my first introduction to my later mentor and great friend, Steve Barkin. On my first day at Strat, Steve even knew who I was from my forum posts. Dan's platform has become a vital hub for Strat players, fostering connections and sharing the love for the game. Now in its 24th year, Dan's dedication to managing and maintaining the platform has created the place to be and is a cornerstone of the Stratomatic world. Plaque here?
All right.
Congratulations, Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
A rousing cheer for that guy.
Our next inductee is Larry Foster.
Larry Foster, legend.
Strat has had a number of amazing and wonderful game testers, and some of them are here today. But Larry may be the best. His attention to detail and meticulous work has greatly improved the gaming experience across all of Stratomatic's games. He works closely with Stratomatic CTO Bob Winberry each year. On top of testing, Larry also takes on the labor-intensive job of creating the college football data, which means researching over 260 teams last year alone. The best part about Larry, though, is he is perhaps the nicest man in Stratomatic. His kindness makes him not just an outstanding tester, but a remarkable individual. Thanks, Larry, for all of your hard work over the last 30-plus years. All right, congratulations, Larry.
It's a windy day.
And our last inductee today, thank you, is Keith Hernandez.
Yeah, Keith.
Nice game, pretty boy.
A longtime Stratomatic player dating back to his childhood, Keith's father had to make sure he focused on playing baseball on the diamond rather than the game board. Keith famously tried to take Strat with him to his first spring training, packing it before his trip down south. After Keith arrived in Florida, the game was missing. His dad had taken it out to ensure he would focus on his own career rather than getting lost in the world of Stratomatic. That hasn't stopped Keith from continuing to play the game and share his enthusiasm of Strat in his current career broadcasting. Keith may have turned more Mets fans to Strat-o-matic than anyone, with his constant remarks on players' fielding or running ability in terms of Strat-o-matic ratings. One of my favorite Keith stories, though, is after we created the 1986 season in Super Advanced just a few years ago. After running the first test of the new set, Keith needed to know every detail of the Mets season. He grilled me for the stats and had me play out the playoffs, complete with the details in each game. Just like Strat-o-matic brings those players and games to life, transports us to the field, Keith was instantly thrown back into the batter's box, facing Mike Scott with the game on the line. Moments like that show how Strat-o-matic brings the magic of baseball to life. Congratulations, Keith. All right, to Dan, Larry, and Keith, thank you for your immense and continued contributions to the Strat-o-matic community. Thank you, everyone, for celebrating with us here today, and the doors will open shortly for you to collect your new cards.
Guys, just a quick word. When you come up, we got everything by last name this year, alphabetically, to make it a little easier. So we might need order numbers if we can't find it, but just give your last name. That should help us. And those of you in the back don't know, but in the front, somebody broke off the doorknob. We got a locksmith coming, so when he gets here, just give him a little room to work, please. Thank you.
Chris Walrath. It is a large turnout today. It is. The weather is cold, but everybody is in really good spirits. They've been handing out donuts, plenty of food, a lot of warm vibes. And now they're going to start letting people go in and get their cards. And we're going to try to go in and we're going to try to get the first person in line.
Alright. Everybody ready? You ready to rock?
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Let's open the blinds.
They're about to run 4 days.
Stop ready in the back?
You're going to go back there and you give a name, okay? Give the name and then Bob will command it to you. What?
Is that it? Are we ready? Is Bob ready? Bob?
Yeah, let's go. We're ready to roll.
Okay, we've been using our screen.
Yeah, let's roll. Okay.
There we go.
Come on in.
Number 1.
Don't work off. Thanks, guys. Thanks for everything.
Derek Townsend.
He got to catch a flight.
Anybody do that, Eric?
Like a shirt?
Okay. You a shirt or you good?
Please, sir.
Yeah? Alright, great. What size are you?
XL.
Okay.
Give me a break.
Alright.
You double X.
How much in the shirt?
I'm not in anybody's way over there.
That's a big right there? Stick them right in there. Yeah, take them right in there.
What's your last name?
Collier, C-O-L-L-I-E.
Hey, I want to.
That's 40. That's you get 49.
That's more.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
That's Derek Townsend from Texas.
I paid for 2.
He's got one already. Okay,
Chip Cobb is first.
You need $11.
$8.
$8?
And they're buying t-shirts. Make sure that you order one from the game company too.
Oh, they're both double X.
They're available. Way to go, Derek.
No cards for him. It's always
Last year he won the black version of the game.
This is bad. We shouldn't have got the shirt.
And there he is standing next to John Garcia.
We're delayed.
Here's Lenny.
Who's next?
It's not on purpose.
The backbone of Strat-o-matic.
I got you. I packed that one. He's a 26.
Joe back there somewhere? Joe? Yes.
Bill Daughtry's here. That's the Richmond family.
Okay. Here's your change.
And the t-shirts are selling. Make sure you order yours.
Thanks so much. Yeah, take care. See you next year.
And those are the first people online. The first game's moving along.
Is t-shirt in there?
Yeah, cards, ads, and a t-shirt.
All right. Thank you.
Anybody need a shirt?
Who's next?
Had a shirt on?
Brian, I know where yours is. I'll be around.
There's Hal sitting there.
Anybody want to have a shirt for their order?
In a bit.
You got yours on? Good. I like it.
That's mine. You got it.
Who's next? Happy to put it in that inbox.
All three sets. They're all good. All right, nice seeing you. Joel, see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, you keep losing the live feed, but bear with it. The signal goes in and out.
Save the shipping.
I always buy stuff shipped out. Also different.
When you get out, let's come in.
Yeah. Plus, I don't want to get anybody else behind.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see James? Did you see James? Yeah, I did.
I gotta cheat. I gotta write names down.
There's Adam and John.
Mr. Dominguez? Okay. We have multiple, same last name. What's our Okay. Lemon,
Here we go. Good man. Good man. Oh, it's heavy.
Wait, yeah, Adam?
That's the last.
There's one with, that came off of this book.
Okay, thank you.
Let's ask Lenny. Hey John, this came. You know what this is? It came off this box. Is there something missing? It's fun. Oh, fun. Okay. Yeah, I was just concerned. Oh no. All right. So, Mr. Datillo.
It's really heavy.
Here you go. See you next time. Anybody need a shirt or anything else? Baseball Express.
I picked up the phone, I didn't know what to say. There's no one on the phone.
Where are you in from? Did you come up? Nice.
Yeah, that's why I didn't coach it. I came in the game, I saw the same flowers.
Last year,
real
this was better.
Yeah, I work as a Joe Favorito too. I know Joe Rizzo. Okay, that's right. When I go back,
Yeah. Put them on the table and turn them on.
One is under Willie, one is under.
Yeah, right there. The woman, yeah, with the chair. Careful. There you go. Got it.
The one has Right, you got it, exactly.
And they'll push the harder.
Bruno, we've got Nina. Yep. Thanks so much. Thanks for coming to see us here.
It's better a little. She never hit I went to the last night. What did you do? I put it on the video. Yeah, I never. I followed you. Hopefully we kept that stand. Which you have to be my pleasure. Thank you.
No, we're being recorded.
Back up.
Yeah.
And at least when I'm like that little drop
ice cream trucks.
But the first day up there.
Awesome. Thank you.
He knows what I'm
It's funny, actually.
Here you go.
Just like selfies.
I'm ready now.
Grandpa! Grandpa! We need you to sign something. You have to sign something.
Is it a check?
Is that where you want it? I'll just
Does anybody need an extra t-shirt?
We're going to take a walk outside, and we're going to talk with some more of the people outside. So, hang on.
All right, 15. It's 15. 15 bucks. Huh? 15.
Thank you.
How many cards are in how many teams?
So awesome. It's
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How many cards?
I also wanted
42 cards.
Right. And the lines just get bigger and bigger. You got your stuff?
my shirt. Picked up a shirt too.
You know what? I'm going to have to buy a shirt myself.
I wasn't going to get a shirt.
Can you show us the shirt?
How awesome it was, and I got my shirt. So.
Is it sealed up, the shirt?
Sealed up, yep.
Oh, okay.
This is a pretty big box of stuff I got here. So.
Yeah, what'd you get in there?
I got.
You told us before.
Yeah, it's the Diamond Gems 20s, Diamond Gems 84, 2023 with the additional players,
Oh, I'm
and then a
jealous.
couple of hockey sets.
I'm jealous.
Alrighty.
I'm jealous.
Have a great rest of the day.
Get home safe.
Thank you.
Pleasure to talk to you and meet you. And
So
see
where can I find this on?
Ultimate Strat Baseball Network on YouTube.
Awesome.
You look up Stratomatic opening day.
Awesome.
And I'll probably have it posted by tonight or tomorrow.
Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Love Strat. Been playing since 1983.
Strat loves you.
1983.
Give a shout out, and if any other Strat players want to get in touch with you, where can they get in touch with you?
You can find me on Twitter at Jeff Murdoch.
Jeff Murdoch. All right. Bye, Jeff. Get home safe.
Thank you.
Sorry that we had some trouble with the live feed from indoors, but it's a concrete building and It's good to talk to Hal.
Alright, cool.
Oh yeah. That 1/9 card? Yeah, no
Beautiful sunny day. It's warmed up a little bit since. And they're moving products out. We'll see if we can find somebody who's opened up their game. We saw that they had 3 Hall of Fame inductees. Steve Barkin, Larry Foster, and some other guy who runs some other billboard.
Which is fine, I'm still waiting either way.
Did they do their Hall of Fame thing already?
They must have. Usually they do it before they open the doors.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good. Very good.
You made it.
I made it. A little trouble on the bridge today.
Where are you coming from?
Jersey.
Oh, you
Jersey.
you took the Verrazano?
Came with a GW. It was a little jammed up.
Yeah, it was all jammed up today, I heard.
Yeah. Always worth the trip.
Yeah, I came in over the Verrazano today myself. And the winds had the tandem trucks and flatbeds couldn't get over the bridge, but it's not so bad. Actually, it's like a perfect ski day.
I'm usually here a little earlier and I wait all morning, but haven't done this way before.
Well, you missed the appearance by Jay-Z and Beyonce was here. Elvis was in the building for a little while.
I'll check that out online later. No problem. It'd be great. It's the Jay-Z high five and Hal, I'm sure, right?
High five, yeah, absolutely. We had Taylor Swift made her quick stop over to pick up her set.
Right, right.
You know, her game cards, but she realized it was the baseball season, not football. So she left disappointed.
Yeah.
Signed some autographs and was gone.
Good. Back over to Asia. That's awesome.
Now look at these cards if you want to see something really cool. Oh, we got everybody here today.
Where's my money?
Those prototype cards.
The big winner right there.
People asking about them.
They're awesome.
Let's see, what do we have there? We see Gunnar Henderson, a blue, a red, and then the black. The black is from the black set.
Yep.
Which was a limited edition. I think, what, 150 of those were produced, maybe?
Gotta come back out with more.
But nobody has seen these.
The All-Star ones.
The red one, that one you gotta seal up somehow. Let's see.
I'll frame it and put it in my wife's bedroom.
Can we see some of the advanced side on those cards?
What year is it?
You got a quick preview of the cards here. Look at these prototypes. Here's Gunnar Henderson, 312. Look at him against righties. Not bad. Against lefties, a lot of doubles.
Yeah, Rutschman.
Now these are from last year.
These are from last year.
These are not this year's cards.
Last year's.
Right. Because I'm looking at Cedric Mullins having a 2E0. I know he's down to a 1+1.
Yeah, +1 this year.
Yeah, the arm is deteriorating on Mullins a little bit, right?
Older. Getting older.
His stolen bases might be down a little bit too. Uh-oh. Somebody's got cards open there.
Oh yeah, let me know. I would definitely do something.
Sure, they're all there.
Did you get a sneak peek at anything?
Not yet, no. See,
Oh, you're gonna wait until later.
no, I'm actually not driving, so usually the passenger gets to walk.
So what? You call out the cards to your friends in the car?
Yeah.
23.
Look, he's got a 1E8.
Well, usually when I find this,
Are you the one who's stuck driving?
No, I drove him here. He's driving him home.
but usually when he was driving home,
while he's driving, I said, "Hey, look at this card. Look at this guy."
Oh yeah, that's what we do on the way home.
Why are you driving?
Try not to get killed on the way back.
So when you give your play-by-play, are you describing the card, or are you talking about chances, how many probability chances?
I'm talking about will you make them trade with me? I need those guys.
You see, that's where the advantage comes in, you against the other leagues.
Yeah.
You get to drive home and make the trades.
100%.
Therefore, you're banned.
Right.
See you later.
All right, take care. See, that wouldn't be fair to the other guys in the league, would it? Jim, Mr. Jim Drucker, and your shirt. I like the shirt.
Thank you.
10-time Stratomatic world champion.
It's 11.
11.
Won in 2023, but the shirt's still at the shipper.
Jim, what's your league?
We are the oldest Stratomatic league in the country. We're starting our 53rd consecutive season.
Tell me, what league?
1972 we started.
East Meadow Stratomatic Baseball.
East Meadow Stratomatic.
We're right.
Here's our league
I have
logo.
to ask was this year about some of the defensive arms and defensive ratings. Were any debates among you guys? I see Nolan Jones got a -5 arm. That was pretty interesting. I had never seen a 4 with a -5 arm. Was that something of a discussion?
Well, I mean, Jones, we have so many metrics now today. So Jones, I mean, we track exactly how the baseman is getting it. He had so many assists. But he's got the hardest, he had the strongest throwing arm.
I think he had 8 out of the top 10 fastest throwers and stuff. Whatever.
Him and Brendan, right?
Yeah.
Were like 1 and 2 in assists or something?
He had like 15 of the top 20 throws.
Most of the time, guys with that many assists don't have that great of an arm because so many people are running on it.
Wow.
For some reason, people kept running on him, and he just kept throwing them out. And it wasn't just home. He was throwing guys out at second, guys going at third. Like, he was hitting guys out everywhere. The arm was just impressive.
Right. Imagine he came from third base and goes to the outfield. So in one season, he jumped up, I guess, a couple of arm ratings. There's also, a couple of, people that you've debated over the past year or two. Is there any other difficult decisions that you might have had in giving?
I think every year we have a handful, and they're usually obvious. They're guys who are tweeters. Guys who's a 2-3, guy who's a 3-4. And we have to go through all our sources, all our notes, all our research, and we end up we make a decision.
I remember a couple of years ago you had mentioned something about like when Cespedes was a question. He got traded to the Mets, and we saw him showing off his arm. That there was actually a debate whether he should get -5 or even better.
Yeah, that's come up with a couple of players recently.
But that was based on that one play in Oakland. Remember, he misplayed the ball, threw the guy out from the corner of the outfield. But I remember that play before he got traded.
Could you ever see somebody ever getting that -6 again?
It's come up.
Is it possible?
So I think it's possible.
It's possible.
So
They
it
would
is
have to
possible.
be exceptional, like beyond exceptional.
Yeah, we'd have to make a statement for that particular player to get a -6 at this point.
Right, I see. So, obviously the debates go back and forth, and we see sometimes players as they get older, their ratings, like in life, they tend to decrease or they go up in rating. Have you had any players recently that it was a tough decision?
Yeah, I think that's
for an older player.
Yeah, I think it's the normal arc of a player, of course. But I think really, it's not so much us figuring out the rating. It's kind of the data figures out the rating for us.
Right.
We end up with between 10 to 15 metrics on a player, whether it's from our notes, from conversations we have with scouts for every team.
It's not all stats. It's other. It's actually.
There's so much input, so much data from
but we do have publicly available metrics and our own internal metrics as well. So we have a line of 10 to 15 metrics on a particular player. It might say 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. There's nothing for us to discuss.
We look at it, we're like, he's a 3.
It might say one metric might have a 1, one might say he's a 3, one might say he's between a 2 and a 3. And then we have to sit down and really hammer it down.
And sometimes the debate is not even heated. It's just like, hey, let's talk about this guy. He's he's a tough call.
And the guys that end up being discussed by the community, we probably have the same discussions. And really, it's because that we only have 5 buckets to play with, right? And really, a general everyday player is not getting a 5, particularly an up-the-middle position outside of this
So
year.
it's really 4 ratings, 4 slots.
So yeah, so there's 4 real ratings, right?
You got to be really something awful to get the 5.
Yes.
So players, we have to differentiate between a 3.4 and a 3.6. Now they're closer, right? They're close to each other, but it's very rare that a player is a straight 3, right? They end up
Hallow
in the middle.
said each rating is a big bucket. So not all 2s are created the same. Not all 3s are created the same. It's a range bucket. So just because 2 guys are a 3 doesn't mean they're the same. You know, one guy can be the top of the 3, the other guy could be the bottom of the 3 bucket of players. So, like you said, we only got really 4 grades we work with. It's hard.
Any difficult debates this year?
I don't think anything heated.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of
It was a pretty cut and dry.
No, I think we have guys we like to discuss. We're just like, let's talk about them for a minute. And I think sometimes we debate more about guys with 20 minutes. It's hard because we don't have as much information sometimes on those kind of players. So.
But we have minor league data.
We have minor league data, and then we're like, how valid is the minor league data? Like, if the guy's a minor league Gold Glover, but how many times have we seen a guy who's a minor league Gold Glover come up and be awful?
Yeah, bust.
So they're bust.
Dr. Strange Glove.
Yeah, even like not just offensively, but defensively too. That happens quite a bit. You know, guys who have sterling reputations in the minor leagues and don't come up and
spit the bit. One of the questions I had, like from last year, I think I mentioned it with you before. We look at some of the running ratings and some of the steal ratings, and they've been looking really good. But every now and then we find a player who becomes a key player. Last year, I think I was mentioning a fellow Tim LaCastro,
guy with 40 at bats can become an MVP.
brought me to my second championship in CBA with 56 stolen bases and 50 plate appearances. He was a perfect pinch runner. Have we ever seen a better stealing rating than a 2 to 12 lead, but a 20 to 16?
I don't know.
Will we ever see that again?
That's about as good.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, you know, these new rules. That's the hard, right? It's got to be a guy with limited time in order to kind of be
because other guys are going to have enough of a sample that they're not.
Right. They're not going to be perfect.
You know, MLB doesn't carry pitch runners like that anymore. Rosters. But,
this year, I noticed in the range ratings. I noticed in the ratings, Dairon Blanco.
Yes.
He is one of them.
Low plate appearance guy, 24 stolen bases or whatever. Has to get his leads to get the attempts. So anyway, thank you guys for talking.
Thanks, Mike.
I appreciate it. Things are moving pretty quickly here.
That's correct. Thank you. I figured that way you know it's great. Thanks.
And I'm sure down the block at the local restaurant there'll be guys breaking those boxes open.
That's it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Made it. It's not easy driving up here.
Do you play different years?
Last name?
Everything. I have a bunch of retro seasons.
And there's the window. That window is where, when I first came here, this was the side that they used, and then later on they moved around to the front office entrances around the corner over there. But I would talk to Steve Barkin and James Williams and the lovely staff. And here we are again.
I came out the night before, got a hotel one exit down.
Let's see what the comments here.
Taking care of yourself already?
Brian,
It was 8 degrees.
you're looking to make the trek here in 2025? Do it. Do it. You make friends for life here. You'll wind up meeting people, talking to people. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't read it till now. Seth Needle. Yeah, it sure is. It's the holy grail, especially when you get a chance to talk to the guys. And they're very, very approachable. You know, once things settle down and they handle, you know, business, oh, they're very personable. They will talk to you and work you. It's definitely, it's family. And it's a family business.